Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name's Save with Crypto, and the other day I did a bit of a review of this exchange. It's called BitBaby. It wasn't a particularly good review because I didn't get very far with it, because what happened is when I made an order, I couldn't see it on the chart. Anyway, I continued with the trade, and I closed it with a small profit, just making about $7. So out of my initial $200 I had to play with, I've now got 207. So I've made a little profit, but not very much. So I was just going to revisit it today and just show you what has improved. Okay, so at the moment, if you go to futures, for example, so this is Bitcoin USDT, and I want to set a limit order. I want to set it at, let me have a look, about 93,839. So let's do that. So 93,839. Okay. Right. So let's do that. I'm going to use. Actually, I'm quite confident about this. I'm actually going to use all the margin for that. So I have lowered the leverage though to 10x, so it's not quite as careless as it seems. So let's see if we can see this now on the chart. By the way, if you are using this exchange, you need to come up here and make sure that you've got open orders, positions, and order history checked there. If you want the quick order thing as well, you can do that. I don't personally like that sort of thing, so I'm not going to use that. So yeah, it looks like I'm good to go. So let's do that. Long. This is quite nice. I quite like how this comes up. You know, it's saying exactly what it is. BTC USDT, open long 10x. You can see here the fee is discounted because I'm using the bonus. Estimated liquidation price 84. Okay, well, I'm not going to let it go that far. So that looks good. Right, open long. And this is exactly what I wanted before. I wanted to be able to see the order here on the chart, which I couldn't the other day. So that's good. So that has improved. The only thing is, in a normal exchange, you can normally pick this up and move it. And I can't see how you do that here. I don't know how to move that. I don't actually think you can. It looks like you should be able to though, because it turns into like a hand when you go over that. So I don't know. Anyway, let's leave that for a bit and see if that order fills. Yeah, so it's about half an hour later, and the price did indeed come down to my level. The order filled, and the price is going back up again now. It's not going up super strong though, but it does mean that the trade is now 2.5% in profit, about $5. So what I wanted to see at this point was, can I just do this to add a stop loss? Looks like I can. Okay, well that's good. Presumably I can set a take profit like this. Okay, that's cool. Now just while we're here, why did I know about that level there? Well, that's because of our indicator, which is called Quadzilla. Let's take a look. So this is the 1 minute chart. This is Bitcoin USDT. This is actually the ByBit chart. I don't think there is actually a BitBaby chart on TradingView at the moment. So we'll use the ByBit one instead. And if we put on our indicator, you can see what it adds is this momentum oscillator down here with a few extra things, and also various EMAs up here, and these retracement levels. Now it's these retracement levels that I was most interested in. This green retracement level had been drawn from an hour or so ago, which meant that the price is very likely to come down to this and then go back up, which is exactly what it did. So this was the price I chose here, round about 93,787. And you can see now that as it's gone up, it drew another retracement level here. So in fact, the price has gone up, and it looks like it's probably going to come back here, and it will probably bounce back up again. Now, when it gets to this bearish retracement level here, it might reject, and that will be at about 94.2k. So we'll see what happens. But bearing in mind, I've seen that bullish retracement level just below where we are now. I am actually going to move this stop loss back to pretty much break even, just while we wait to see what happens. And this is behaving very nicely because it came back, did exactly what it's supposed to do, overshot a little bit, then bounced back up, and that's what it's doing now. So now I can move my stop loss back to pretty much where it was before, because I don't really want to lose any money if the price does come down. So let's make enough to cover the fees. That said, it is 10 p.m. and I probably want to close this before I go to bed, so I might decide to do that in a moment. Okay, so yeah, again, this is behaving beautifully. The price went up here to this bearish retracement here. It's pulling back a little bit. However, I did notice that if we go up a little bit in the time frame, say to the 3 minute, we've almost got a bullish cross of this yellow 21 EMA and the green 55 EMA. So if they cross over, so the yellow goes above the green, then the price could pump up a little bit more. So yeah, maybe with that trade, what I'll do is maybe set a trading stop loss and then just go to bed. That might be the way to go. I think I can do that with this exchange. Let me try. So I want to look for a retracement of something like, I don't know, $400, say. That's what I'll do. I'm going to get rid of this take profit there as well for the moment. So how do I do that? I'm guessing I go to stop loss here. Oh, there you go. Trailing take profit stop loss. So the callback rate, I'm going to say, let's say $400. Okay. And that will be to close the entire amount. Okay. Right. You can't see it. This is the same as BitGet, and I really don't understand why exchanges do this. Why have a stop loss that is invisible? It just makes no sense. It's there, isn't it? Because if you look at the open orders and go to here, you can see that there's a trailing take profit stop loss, okay, with a callback rate of $400, but you have no idea where it is on the chart. So I think I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to do it manually. So I might just move this up a little bit. At least I can move that. So let me just show you on something like Blofin, the kind of trading stop loss that I like. So this is a trade. This is doing okay. So the entry price is about 91.1k. Current price is at 94.1. So the price is up about $3,000 from the entry. I've currently got a normal stop loss set there, which I can obviously move around if I want. But if I wanted to add a trading stop loss as well, so I wanted to put one sort of like around about here. That's like about $2,000 away. Then I could do that just by coming down to here, going to trading stop. And here I can choose whether I want to close the entire position or partial position. So let's say I want to close like half the trade, and I want the stop loss to follow the current price up, lagging by say $2,000. So I can do that here as a percentage, or you can change that to variance. I'll put in like say $2,000 there. Okay, confirm that. And you can see what happens there. It appears on the chart. Okay. So as the price goes up, that will follow it. It'll only ever move up. It won't ever come back down. It'll just keep going up. So what normally happens is, you know, if the price runs away, that will follow it. And then when it comes back, it will close the trade. And I'm quite happy to go to sleep with something like that running. So that's how it should look. Not like it did on BitBaby. If you want to use Blofin, I can get you a really good sign-up bonus as well. I can get you an even better sign-up bonus at the moment on Bitunix, where if you use our link, savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix, you can get a 50% trading bonus when you sign up. So if you deposit $1,000, you get $500 for free. It's amazing. Even if you deposit $100, you get $50 for free. So do check it out, savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix. If that sounds cool to you, please do give the video a massive, great big fat like, please. And do make sure that you are subscribed and you've got notifications set on all. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And above all, tell your friends.